3 years ago, I almost lost everything. My relationship, my health, my future for myself. Like, I was stuck in a very negative and dark space. And if you also are stuck inside your life currently, I feel you 100%. And I want to tell you how I went from struggling to the freedom that I have now. My story didn't start here. I grew up in a hard-working family. My mom was always working. My dad was always working. Even when they felt sick, they would still go to work because we needed to have the money. They had a lot of financial stress and we didn't have much. We had a weekly budget for food, and when it was done, it was done. And when I became older, I was always the outsider because I didn't have the new shoes that any other kid had. I didn't have the new clothing that other kids had, you know? So I was always the outsider. No one wanted to work with me in group lessons. No one would pick me first in like gym lessons. I always was picked last. And yeah, I was always bullied because I went to school in Belgium, but I was Dutch and Italian, so I was always not at home. I felt also very lonely. I didn't have friends, and my brothers were very focused on their own space because they were inside their puberty, so it was a lonely journey. As I became older, when I was 15, I had bad friends. They had very bad habits. They were drinking a lot, smoking a lot, using a lot of drugs, and partying a lot. And as I became friends with them, I also went to parties a lot, smoking a lot, drinking a lot. And yeah, school was fucked. I didn't have any focus for school. When COVID hit, it was just a gift for me because it gave me time to understand what I wanted in life. It gave me time to build my relationship back with my family because I was so focused on all these bad habits and these bad distractions that I lost my relationship with my family. When I became 19 years old, I got a customer service agent job where I did warm leads, cold leads. I needed to help clients with fixing their coffee machines. It was awful, bro. It was good for my communication because as a child, I was always scared to communicate with people. I was always the quiet one. Still, I am the quiet one. Strange because I'm talking so much, but it helped me a lot with communication skills, etc. But it was just awful. To be honest, a lot of clients didn't have any respect, and still you need to give respect. But my mindset is, if you don't give me respect, then I also will not give you any respect. But okay. And in that customer service agent job, I also got into a relationship. My life was okay. Like, it was a matrix life. Like, I did a job, I had a relationship, and I also needed to go back to school. So I was like asking advice to everyone, and everyone said, okay, you need to do art school. So okay, I did that art school, and yeah, I was not like happy with it, of course, because it was not my choice. Also, the customer service agent job, it was not my choice. I needed to do it for my mom. She said, you need to work. So okay, I went to this job, but I didn't want to. 2 years later, I still did the job. I still went to the art school. In 2022, I almost lost everything. My boyfriend at the time broke up with me. My mom became very sick. She got diabetes type 1 out of the blue because no one else had that in our family. And my brothers did like a business, but it was like okay, but not okay. But with the illness of our mom, we were devastated because a mom in a family is always the sunshine, and she was not a sunshine anymore because she had her own struggles. And it was very difficult for us to watch because we understood that time that it was very difficult for her because it's like a whole change in your whole life. She lost a lot of weight, and yeah, she was not herself anymore. We couldn't help her, and that was a very difficult thing for us. But also with the relationship of mine that was broken up, like, I was negative. In combination of doing a job that I hated, in combination of doing a school that I hated, and also my happiness that was gone because my happiness came from that boyfriend and not from myself. I had so many panic attacks at periods of time. It was just crazy. Each night I had a panic attack. Each night I was counting my plants inside my room to chill because I had no other thing to do to chill me down. I didn't want to talk a lot about it with my mom or with my dad because they had their own struggles, and my brothers, they were just focused into their business. So it was a very lonely time for me because I also didn't have any friends. At the time, I also just deleted all bad friends out of my life, and I also deleted my whole social media back then. The old me was dead. That was it. It hurted so much. Like, it was painful. A couple of months later, I also got an autoimmune disease. So my hair was falling out. I gained a lot of weight. I was tired every minute of every day. I couldn't tell you if I was awake or not. It was a dream or not. I was so tired. It was very difficult for me to stand up. I remember still, there was one night that I had such a panic attack that I just was praying to God, I need to have something because I cannot do this for long. If I didn't have my family, I wouldn't be here. And I was like praying to God, like, okay, God, give me something because I cannot live like this. I cannot have every single day panic attacks and no future for myself and just feeling so useless, and my confidence was just -10. It was so awful. And a couple of weeks later, I quit my art school. I quit my customer service agent job. I quit everything. And I jumped inside the business with my brothers. And in the beginning, we were doing lead gen. And after that, we were doing dropshipping. That went good until we got a payment hold. And 95% of cash flow was stuck. At that moment, we had such a discussion of like, okay, we need to start again a 9 to 5 because of the illness of my mom. Like, she also didn't have any job anymore. So we had so much pressure to support her financially. And we had bills. There was an office, everything. A couple of days later, back then, my oldest brother came into the room and he said, okay, I have an idea, but we need to invest everything that we have. We have 5K left and we need to invest everything. He said, okay, we are going to be an agency who is providing agency ad accounts for Meta, Google, TikTok to e-commerce clients, because we also had a huge struggle with this. The support, the quality of these ad accounts, the quality of this customer support. It was awful with all the providers. So we said, okay, we can do this better. So we will do this. And there was a question for it. So we jumped into this opportunity with both hands. And it was the best thing we ever did because it changed our mindset from hustle to boss. Because to open an agency, it's not like, oh, we will do it. No, you need to think serious about it. You need to understand, okay, which vision do we have? How do we want to position the team? Do we want to have it officially in the office? Do we want to have it online? How will we do it with all these Meta, TikTok, Google guidelines? Like, how will we do this with the funds, with the cash flow? There was so much questions and so much answers also, because every time we did certain things, we also got answers. So it was like a learning and trial. And yes, we screwed up a lot of times. And yes, we learned a lot of things and we had so much successes. And yeah, it was the best thing. And discipline was the number one thing that helped me all of these years, because discipline is the number one thing that you can do if you really want to love yourself, because discipline is self-love. And if you want to have certain goals, you want to financially support your parents, you want to have a nice car, you want to travel a lot, then you need to make sacrifices, then you need to stand up early, then you need to delete all the bad friends out of your life. And I will tell you something, it's a lonely journey. Even though I have brothers, it's a lonely one. Like, I am still living alone and sometimes I'm becoming crazy because I am talking so much to myself. Like, it's a lonely journey because you need to protect your own energy, but it's worth it because like the results we have is nice. We are traveling to Dubai first class, we are traveling to Italy whenever we want, we are traveling so much. I am traveling personally alone so much. I was always too scared to travel, but now I just say fuck it, I want to do it. So that's really so nice. And yes, we have nice cars, like the Porsche is just amazing. Also the Porsche for my brothers is just amazing. But the number one thing that I'm so happy that we have achieved is that our parents don't have to be stressed anymore. They don't have financial stress anymore. And throughout my whole life, they had so much stress for finance. We just can give them peace. And that's the most important thing. And if you don't want to make sacrifices, if you don't want to have that discipline for yourself, like you don't want to do it for yourself, okay, but just do it for your parents. Do it for your siblings. Do it for your brother, your sister. Do it for someone in your circle, because there is someone that you want to fight for. And for me, like, that's my family. My family is my number one. If they are in peace, then it's good. If my brothers are laughing, then it's good. If my mom wants to go to yoga because we can financially support her, like, go to yoga, enjoy your day. You did so much for us, we can give it finally back. Our dad is like stubborn, he wants to end his word. We said multiple times, we can sustain you, we can support you, but he doesn't want to. So what I want to say, and at the end of the day, if you understand that the only limit is you can achieve everything. You are worth it. I am telling you this story because you are worth it. You can also do this. What I have done, you can also do it. Maybe you are thinking like, this is the most difficult situation ever. Like, I am so depressed and negative and like, I want to end it. I know how it feels. I can cry because I remembered all the pain. still I'm sitting here with the results and with the business and with the freedom that I have now. And still I'm telling you this, like, don't give up. Start with something, don't give up. You can do it. If no one is supporting you, just know that I am supporting you. More videos are coming about lifestyle, business, my story, and just know that if you want to follow along, subscribe and like. And yeah, my purpose is real. You can do it. You can change your own life. You can do it for your parents. You can achieve everything.